Okay, my bunch of superheroes, are you ready to do some potato printing? Now, we know that soup potato is a potato, and we also know from experience that potato printing is fun. So I thought we'd combine those two together today and do some potato printing to make some repeating patterns. Now, repeating patterns are a really clever mathsy thing to make. Can you remember a couple of weeks ago you made some patterns and Miss Morris showed you some examples using her bears, didn't she? Well, we're going to build on that today and we're going to make some patterns using our potato printing. First of all, you need to get yourself some paint. Get some different colours if you can, but don't worry if you've only got one colour. And then get yourself some different veggies. Now, potatoes are the best because they're nice and hard, but any other vegetable or fruit that you've got that is hard like a potato, they'll work really well for printing with. Now, don't worry if you've not got any fruit or veggies or any paint that you can print with, that's absolutely fine. You can still make me some patterns using Lego, using toys, using gems. That's absolutely fine, don't worry at all, okay? Now, your first job is to experiment a little bit and see which ones work really well and which ones you'd like to use in your pattern. So, I had a bit of an experiment and I did my potato in half and that worked really well. And then I cut my potato in half again, so into quarters, and that made a nice sort of semicircle shape that I liked. This one was me trying out a sugar snap pea, and that one worked okay, but it was hard to get the paint all over it because it's a bumpy surface. So it worked all right, but it was not quite as clear as my potatoes look, was it? And then can you guess what this one was? That one was a bit of broccoli. And I really like this one, although it's not very clear, again because it's hard to get the paint in all the nooks and crannies on a bit of broccoli. I kind of think it looks like a tree. I think that one looks quite good. And then I tried some different colours as well. Okay, so once you've had a bit of an experiment and you know which ones you like and the ones that work the best, you're going to use those to make a repeating pattern for me. First of all, what do I mean by a repeating pattern? Do you know what I mean? Well, a pattern is something that's made up of different shapes or different colours or different objects. A pattern can be anything, but it's a repeating pattern when we see the same bit of pattern repeated again and again and again. Okay? Have a little look at the screen and I'll show you what I mean. So if you look at my soup potato repeating patterns, the top one has got soup potato and evil pea in it, hasn't it? But if you look carefully, can you see? You see soup potato and evil pea again and again and again. They're repeating, okay? We see them lots of times. And that's what a repeating pattern is. It's a little bit of a pattern and then you see it again and again and again. So on my top pattern, I've got soup potato, evil pea, soup potato, evil pea, soup potato, evil pea, and if we kept going, it would be soup potato, evil pea, soup potato, evil pea. Okay. Now my pattern is made up of two different things, isn't it? It's made up of soup potato and evil pea, and then they are repeated. So because I've got two things in this pattern, we call it an A-B pattern. Can you say that? A-B pattern. Well done. So anytime we have two things that repeat, it's an A-B pattern. Now, your first job is to have a go at making an A-B pattern using your veggies. Here's one I made earlier. So, I chose that my two things were going to be the colour that I use. So I went for blue and white. Okay, so you need to choose two things that are going to be different in your pattern. So it might be the colour like I've done. It might be the type of vegetable. So you might do potato, broccoli, potato, broccoli. It might be the shape of your veggies. So you might do big potato, little potato, big potato, little potato. Doesn't matter as long as you've got two things that are different. And then you're going to repeat them. So do them again and again and again. So mine goes blue potato, yellow potato, white potato, Miss Coles. Blue potato, white potato, blue potato, white potato, blue potato, white potato. A, B, A, B, A, B. That is my A, B pattern. Once you've got Wizzy at those ones, have a look at the next pattern down and see if you can spot what this one is. So in this one, we've got sweet potato, evil pea, and then we've got the veggies as well. So this one goes sweet potato, evil pea, veggies. Sweet potato, evil pea, veggies. And if we carried on, what would come next? Sweet potato, and then evil pea, and then veggies. Well done. So for an A-B pattern, we had two things that changed, didn't we? This time we've got sweet potato, pea and veggies. How many things have we got that are changing? 3 things. So we call this pattern A, B, C pattern. 3 different things that are repeated again and again. An A, B, C pattern. Let's have a look at my A, B, C pattern. So I stuck with my blue and my white potato, and then for my third thing I did a big potato. Okay, so A is my blue potato, B is my white potato, and C is my big potato. A, B, C, and then I go back to the beginning and repeat it. A, B, C. And then if I had even more space, I'd do, what would come next? Blue potato, white potato, big potato. A, B, C. Repeating pattern. Hey, you are getting snazzy at these. Are you ready for an even trickier one? Come on then. Have another look at my sweet potato patterns. The third one down goes, well, you tell me, how does this one go? It goes sweet potato, pea, pea. Sweet potato, pea, pea. Sweet potato, pea, pea. Well done. So, how many things that I've got that are changing in this pattern? Sweet potato, pea. So I'm back to my 2 things that are changing. But this time, what do you notice about how I've used them? Does it go potato, pea, or does it go potato, pea, pea, potato, pea, pea? Well done. This time I'm using each of them twice before I change, okay? So this kind of repeating pattern is an A, B, B. A, B, B. Because I'm using each of my things that are changing twice, okay? Have a look at mine. I went back to my blue and my white potato, but I did each one twice. So A, B, B. Blue potato, white potato, white potato. Okay. Last pattern to look at then, guys, and then you're free to go and explore by yourselves. Down at the bottom, we've got sweet potato, pea. Sweet potato, pea. And then if it carried on, it would be sweet potato, pea. So, how many things have I got in this pattern? 2, well done. But how many times do I use my potato? Twice, well done. How many times do I use my pea this time though? Only once, good job. So this one is called an A, B pattern, because we've got 2 of our first thing and then 1 of our last thing. A, B. A, B. Should we make an A, B pattern together before you go and do yours? I've just realised how painty my fingers are. You make sure you wash your hands really well once you're finished potato printing today. So, A, B. Let me get some nice blue paint on my potato. How many blue potatoes am I going to use? A, B. How many? 2. Well done. So, A. All right. And then how many white potatoes do I need this time? A, B. A, B. Well done. Only 1 on this pattern. 1 white potato. Oh, my paper keeps moving. Let's try a bit again. So we want to repeat it. We want to do the same again. Let's have a look. Blue potato. Blue potato. Well done. And what's next? White potato. Well done. A, B. A, B. And those are my repeating patterns. So now guys, it's over to you. Can you do me some beautiful repeating patterns using your potatoes and veggies? And if you're feeling really, really clever, can you describe your patterns to your grown-ups and see if you can tell them whether they're an A, B pattern, whether they're an A, B, C pattern, whether they're an A, B, B pattern, or whether they're an A, B pattern. See how you get on, guys. Doesn't really matter what you do, as long as you do some repeating patterns for me. I can't wait to see how you get on. Have fun. Careful with those veggies. Don't eat them once you've used them for printing with. And I'll see you after lunch.